So the difference between array and array list in a Java language is that array is a basic functionality that has been provided by Java, whereas array list is a part of the collections framework. So any element in an array is accessed by using the square brackets, whereas the elements in an array list are accessed by using several methods that are part of the collection framework related to array list. Another difference is that an array, whenever declared, will always be of a fixed size, whereas an array list is of a dynamic size. That means the size of an array list can be modified based on the usage of the data that will be part of this list. The third difference is that arrays will always use uh, primitive data types, or it may always also use the objects of a class in it. But for an array list, this is not so. An array list will never use primitive data type. It will always support object entries and not the primitive data types. For instance, when we are declaring an array, so we can either use int, that is the integer data type, which is a primitive data type, or we can also use the object called as integer for declaring an array, whereas in an array list we will always use integer as the object that will be part of the elements of the array list. Another difference is that arrays are reportedly to be more faster than the array list in terms of processing. Another point for the difference is that arrays can be multi-dimensional because we have 1D array, we have 2D array, whereas array lists will always be single dimension. That means it will always be linear.